I'm proud of the way we stuck with it and fought until the very end. But again, you get down on a team like that, it's tough to come back, and we're just making it hard on ourselves.
What was the mood on the bench as you think about everything that's going on with Bruce? So.
Yeah, I mean it's emotional for him, and obviously for us. We all really care about Bruce in here. He cares about every single guy in this room, and whatever the fate may be, we're always going to respect him as a person, as a coach. He's done nothing but great things for us. So, much respect for him, and he's always going to be one of my favorites.
The serenade at the end. I mean, you've been through coaching changes, but to have a fan base have a chance to say goodbye like that's pretty unique.
Yeah. No, I mean, it just shows what type of person Bruce is. Like I said, he cares about everybody. He cares about the game. He loves the game. You can tell he's soaking it all in. At the end of the game there, and it's emotional for him and even for us in here. Like I said, we care about him a lot, and it's tough to see it play out like this.
Did you have that in the back of your mind as the group pushed in that third period? Because it did look like you brought your fastball.
No, I mean, we wanted to play right to the very end for him. I mean, he coached, like every game was his last, and for us, we would have loved to pull one out there for him, but obviously it wasn't good enough there tonight.
You said it's tough to see it play out like this. I mean, can you elaborate at all on just how this has been for all of you?
Yeah, I mean, it can't be easy for him emotionally, mentally. It couldn't have been easy to have everything out there and to continue to keep coming to the rink every single day with a smile on his face and coaching to win every single night and not giving up on us. And you just respect a guy like that a lot, and we tried to play right to the end for him.
Your organization has taken a lot of criticism over how this has been done. Is that fair?
I mean, obviously, I'm not fit to comment on that. It's just we're just trying to focus on what's going on in here and trying to win games and play hard for Bruce, and he's our coach right now, and that's what we're going to try to do.
Tyler said yesterday that the guys were down, that this whole thing kind of got to them. Do you still feel like that was the case?
Yeah, I mean, it's not easy. It's not. You can try to block out the white noise and everything on the outside. All you want. You're still going to get. It's still going to come across your phone. It's still going to be playing on TV. So obviously, it's going to affect what's going on in here, and we try not to let it get to us. But obviously, it's difficult not to.
It's not a normal thing to go through. You can't prepare yourself for this, really, can you?
No. I mean, obviously, this is something new for me. It's something new, I'm sure, for a lot of guys in here, and definitely can't be easy. Everything that's gone on mentally and everything. To come in and play every single night, it's a challenge on itself to be great every single day, and we're trying to just continue to keep coming in here and doing it for each other.
Are you able to give us any sense of what Bruce said to you today in the lead up to this game, or what was said post game by the players to Bruce?
To me, I think his biggest message was, obviously we wanted to win the game, but at the end of the day, he just wanted us to work hard. And I think he just wanted to give it our all and see what happens, and that's all you can ask for from a coach, and that's all we tried to do in here. Unfortunately, it wasn't good enough tonight, and too bad we couldn't have got that one for him.
Bruce's personality is so upbeat. Does that make it harder? Does it make it more emotional?
Yeah, because like I said, he comes in every single day, and he just loves the game so much, and he honestly takes the time out of his day to come and see every single person in this room and ask them how their day is going. So. Again, it's tough to see. Tough not to get him that win that he deserved tonight.
Bo, have you felt any particular ability to relate to what he's going through? Because as these television segments are coming up, often it's the Bruce update and then the Bo Horvat update.
Yeah.
Has that been something you can resonate with or connect with a little bit more individually?
Yeah. No. I mean, like I said, it's an emotional year. I think for everybody. I try not to let it affect me. I try not to bring it in the room and let guys see it. Obviously, I have to continue to keep leading as long as I'm here. And right now I'm a Canuck, and that's how it's going to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's wild. I mean, it's just, like the build up and the lead up, and everyone just all the guys in the room respect Bruce a lot. Say what you want, coaching aside. I mean, obviously, coaches, you never play for the perfect coach, but he's as good of a guy as you're going to play for. So, obviously we feel like we let him down in the room. He deserves better, and I think that's on us as players. But yeah, the whole situation. I mean, a lot of the time, I've played obviously a long time, and I've gone through a handful of coaching changes, and a lot of the time, it's you do need a shake-up, and sometimes coaches do lose the room, and I don't think this was the case here. It's guys enjoy playing for Bruce, and in this room we feel like we let him down, and we wanted to continue to try to do better for him, and unfortunately, we just too many losses pile up, and I mean, obviously, who knows what's going to happen here.
What was his message to you at the end? What was his message to you guys at the end here when he came into the room?
I mean, yeah, lots of emotion, obviously. I mean, everyone's kind of seen coming here for a while, and speculation, and I don't know, facts or not facts, but I think everyone's got a pretty good appreciation. I mean, you hear the crowd the entire game. Everyone knows, right? So it's just, we're talking about before the game, guys amongst the dressing room, there's a handful of us. It just, it really doesn't even feel real. It's almost, I don't know, it's just a weird emotional thing to be going through in the middle of a hockey season.
He puts on a brave face with us, but do you get a sense that this has been a really hard stretch for him going out?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's been a hard stretch, I think, honestly, since the beginning. We obviously hear what's going on, through media and whatever else. And the one thing about Bruce too is he's an emotional guy, but he's a good guy, and I think a lot of how he communicates is what the players appreciate. So we have a pretty good understanding of what's going on, and I don't think it's been a secret here for a while.
Is Bruce being such an upbeat guy make it harder? The emotions of it.
I mean, like, he was still so upbeat today, and obviously, there's that roller coaster of emotions where we see what happened. Was it yesterday after morning skate? Kind of how he asked to leave the scrum, and then he preps and does his pre-scout for the game for us, and we just want to play so hard for him, and last night wasn't good enough, and tonight we're all talking amongst ourselves, let's do whatever it takes. I mean, even in the intermission we're down 3-0, and guys are trying to figure out whatever we can to get it going, and even when that goal got disallowed there at the end, is the only thing you're thinking really is win aside is to get it for Bruce, right? So that's kind of what guys were fired up for, and we fell short again, and I mean, it's just I don't know if anyone's will experience kind of like the build up like this again for a coaching situation, and hats off to everyone for giving him a good send off here in the building.
For the 6 coaches, you probably take something from each one. So when you're done playing, what will you remember most about Bruce Boudreau as your coach?
I think I think at the end of the day, coaching is, probably not as this doesn't sound arrogant, but it's not as complicated as people maybe think. There's only a couple different ways to play a D zone, and there's a couple different ways of forechecking, and I think obviously you want to get a message across, and you want to execute the system. The teams that execute the systems are the teams that have success. But at the end of the day, coaching to me is relationships, and that's one thing that stood out to me is he's a people person, been around a long time. He has a great deal of respect, not only with guys in the dressing room, but guys who've played prior in teams that he's coached, and lots of people reach out to guys in this dressing room around the league, and they all want to know about Bruce and check in for him, and they wouldn't do that if he wasn't a good person. So I think that's the biggest takeaway for me.
Luke, you mentioned the send-off. Right, you've been around a long time, but we very rarely see in hockey a fan base have an opportunity to sort of say goodbye to a coach almost. Have you ever seen anything like that? What was it like at the end of the game to just sort of see that reaction and take it?
Yeah, I mean, us as players, like, you weren't sure if you should go down the tunnel and go to the dressing room, and or just kind of stay out there and have a moment after a loss, and the crowd's cheering for him, obviously, and just the whole situation. I mean, obviously, like I said, it's been a crazy emotional roller coaster for a lot of guys here, and we wanted to see him have success. We surely did. And then, yeah, in the dressing room too. I mean, after, like, guys were sitting around here and kind of almost speechless, which a lot of time after a game, a loss, guys are mad or ticked off or whatever about the way they played. But this was not even about the game. It was more, the feeling for Bruce.
With the schedule this week, the 3 and 4, and you guys all being together as this noise got louder and louder, has it helped? Has that been like a bonding experience for you guys to sort of help each other through this?
The games, you mean?
And just the process of everything that's happening.
I don't know. I mean, we've been together. We're together every day. You see guys in the dressing room more than you see your own family typically. I mean, we played. I was talking with Myers before the game. I mean, it's crazy to think that last Saturday we were in Florida and then you're in Carolina on Sunday, and this is our 4th home game since then. So our 4th game since Florida. I mean, but you're with each other all the time, so you spend a lot of time, whether it's at home or on the road or on the airplane or dinners on the road, and yeah, guys talk a lot about the situation for sure.